Hello class. This is a screenshot of what we want to achieve with VCV Rack. How do you do that? Well, first of all, you go to you download VCV Rack, but you do that by going to vcvrack.com, free download. It works for both PC and Mac. You want to find out where these modules are in the library. So you have to subscribe to these modules, and these modules will be, hold on, the Synthi. And you see how I've subscribed already, so I don't want to hit unsubscribe. So this is where the recorder is located, and you can actually see it here. And I particularly like the stereo recorder version 2, and that's the one that you want right here. All right. And then the other thing that I want to add to the module, to the VCV Rack, is a reverb, and that's by Valley. And that is reverb, and it's called Plateau. Excellent reverb. Okay, and feel free to look around for things like distortion. Once you know how to do a little bit of this, you can keep expanding on your rack. Note that you already have, the one thing that you already have is all or most of the VCV default kind of things, and it's quite a collection. So, but don't let that distract you right now. So we're going back to, and this is a screenshot, and this is what I want to get to, and I'm going to start over. Here it is, but I want to. First, I want to save. How did I save this? I'm going to save basic school class. Ignore this while I do that. I just want to make sure I have this. Rack. Class rack. Okay. So when you start anew, you start fresh. You start with this as the default. You start with, and this is actually an operative. This is operational. You can actually play this now, but you do have to pick your own either a microphone as speakers, and I'll do speakers in this case. And QWERTY, basically, I'm hitting acutely. And there you go. And the basics of a modular synthesizer is that a VCO creates the waveform and the source of sound. A filter can alter it by filtering in some of the frequencies. And this adds movement. Like the attack is how quickly, when you hit the key, how quickly it starts. Sustain is down here, and how long it it descends. There's a descent or delay or ADSR, yeah, sorry. And that's how far it goes down before it starts sustaining, and then releases when the note is off. And this has a fairly quick attack. This slopes it up, and this has a slower attack. So you get the idea. You don't have to know this. You just for your own fun, check this out. The scope has no source. It just shows you what it looks like, what the sound looks like. And here's a basic mixer. Now you want to mess with the mixer specifically. You will want to be messing with that when you put in the reverb and the recorder, and I will show you how to do that. So notice that here's a red dot, and that red dot will show up on yours, and you just have to say update all, because I added a different module from a different company. And this will come up, and it says, and you have to relaunch it, and it relaunches it automatically. Again, this is a screenshot, and this is what we're going to try to get to. And you actually, it would be smart just to look at the screenshot as you're building this version of the VCV rack. Okay, I have my VCV rack down here. All right, what do I want now? I want this. Let's add the plateau mixer next. I'm sorry, the plateau reverb, and I'm going to put it right next to the mixer. So let me move this out, and I'll probably, yeah, let's move these out for now. Okay, and then I'm going to go. I can do a control right, left click, and I'm going to look for that. I'm going to say, go down here and valley. I see it here. I don't have to go put reverb here, but I see it here, so I'm going to add that. That's going to plop in there. All right. Don't do anything. Don't do the chords yet. Just get the modules first, and then you can do the chords. I mean, then you can connect it all. Okay, and where is that recorder? I'm going to go reset filters, look for the Synthy, and there's so many of them, so I am going to put recorder. They even have a few recorders. I find that the simplest and best one is this one, and you don't need anything less simple or anything more complicated. All right. I'm not going to even try to remember how this works. I'm going to go to the, let's see if I can put this so I can, I'll start with the reverb first. So I'm going to go reverb, sorry. I'm going to go mix into the left and right. There you go. There you go. I'm going to take the left and right and put it in all the way over to the left and right of the master recorder. Okay, let's try that. And maybe it's easier if I flip it over, but anyhow. And then in order to hear it, I want to monitor it. So I want to put the left and right here. And let's just make sure that that's correct. On there. Okay, I see left there and right there. Okay, it looks like it works. Now, I just want to make sure that, yep, that's right. That's the MacBook speakers. That's correct. And I have the QWERTY keyboard. And if you have a MIDI keyboard, they can pop up and you can use that. So let's see if it works. Yes. All right, I like that sound, so I'm going to start recording it and just do like maybe 2 minutes of it. And I found that I'm going to call this basic, oh shoot, basic VCV sound 3. I don't know. I've done it a few times. All right. Now I should be able to read. So I already started on a fourth second, and I'll just record it. And just play with it. It looks like the levels are pretty good. If you wanted to turn down the levels, you can turn them down here. If you don't want to max it out to the red too much. And there you go. Let's go find let's stop the recording, and let me try to find that recording. And what you do is Audacity is next. Oh yeah, I would save this rack as your VCV basic, VCV basic with reverb, with reverb or something like that, whatever you want to. And then you basically, what you do is then you drag what what you create into, literally, you can click and drag it in, or you import it into Audacity. And let me import it just so I can try to find it. It doesn't automatically pop up, unfortunately. And I have to go look for it. Patches, VCV, basic sound, there it is, reverby. Yeah, that's good enough. And play it and see if that works. And that was another one, but yeah, there you go. And that should be good enough for you to mess around with and record and add it to your graphic notation. Certainly explore other VCV rack modules, and will be posting more tutorials from other tutorials, but